Hello again from AFCRDTV, and for a Tuesday evening at Hayden Road, AFC Russian Diamonds 3, Nuneaton Town 2. Manager Elliot Sandy. Football's a funny old game. Saturday we couldn't get a score anywhere, 0-0, and now tonight, Tuesday evening, goals are flying in all over the place. That's why we love football, right?
What a game it was as well. I'm not sure towards the end. Obviously, I was too thrilled about it, but. No, look, excellent to get that first league win of the season. We're now unbeaten in 4 when you look at the league and the FA Cup. So yeah, lots of positives to build on, and just delighted to get that win.
Truthfully, the first 10-15 minutes or so, I thought I was watching Saturday's game again. Not much was happening, almost a stalemate. But then the pace, the tempo really picked up. Climax by Bruno Andrade scoring a cracking goal in the 23rd minute.
Yeah, that's it. We wanted to come out fast, but we know Nuneaton start their games quick. They've scored a lot of goals in the first 20 minutes of their games, and I thought they were a really good side. They've got really good managers who are successful, and they're used to winning, so we knew it was going to be tough, but I thought that we started really well. And yeah, that goal, just like you said, sometimes when you're struggling for a goal, you need a bit of magic, and wow, what a strike that was. And Bruno, I've had a lot of chats with him last couple of days, trying to get the best out of him, and he reacted brilliantly.
Sometimes that first goal is the hardest one, and then the floodgates open, and sure enough, Bruno was rewarded with another goal just after halftime in the 48th minute.
Yeah, I was really disappointed to concede the goal just before half-time because I thought we defended really well. We just didn't quite get tight enough in the box, and when the ball got cut back, we didn't deal with it. But the message at half-time was to keep going, but we need to go again. We're down the hill, we know how difficult that can be to defend, and yeah, a great start. I think we were on the front foot. I think David had a great game getting forward, and obviously that bit of play in the box, Cliffy lays it out to Bruno, and another lovely finish.
So I trust you gave the lads a spirited pep talk there at halftime, right?
Yeah, of course, because we don't want to be drawing games. This season we need to be a team that drawing isn't enough, and we need to be hungry to go and win. So we hunted them early doors. I think we had a great probably 20 minutes where we got the 3-1 lead, and then we sort of defended. They had to come out, they threw everything at it, and fair play to them. Look, I think they're a really good side, and I think they'll be up there. And then they got that goal for 3-2 with about 15 to go. And
that's right, the 75th minute by Harrison, and that was a squeaky bum time for the remaining 15 minutes or so.
Yeah. And that's where we had to do the ugly side of the game. We defended really well. They had a cross, I think, that hit the top of the net, and they had one that just went past the near post. But other than that, we kept them at bay, really. Defended the edge of the box really well. Anything that came in, we headed clear. And yeah, sometimes that's what you got to do, find any way to win. Some brilliant bits of football. Obviously, we could have won it. We could have made it 4-2, made it easier for ourselves when Bruno ran through one-on-one last minute.
Sure.
Misses that, and I think, oh, please don't let that come back to haunt us. But luckily it didn't. The boys stood firm, and yeah, we can celebrate the 3 points.
And you made some key substitutions there in the second half of play, bringing on, Reese Thorpe, of course, and JJ, John Joe O'Toole, and the rest of the players. Though Cairo Taylor was the odd man out tonight, any particular reason, or you just can't get everybody in?
Yeah, it's just the way the game went. Obviously, Reese will be disappointed that he didn't play because he hasn't done anything wrong. He's been excellent for us. He worked so hard for the team. We just felt we needed to try something different tonight against, obviously, seeing how Nuneaton play as well, and it worked. This time it worked, other times it won't. Obviously JJ coming on, I thought he was outstanding on Saturday, but obviously he's getting a little bit older, and he was nursing a calf injury, so we wanted to look after him then, but he's come on and shored things up. But in football, every team that I played for that won leagues, the whole squad was as good as each other, and whoever you threw in would do the job, or whoever you started would just be as good. So we do need everyone in this squad. It's very early days. Like I said, Cairo will be disappointed. It was just how the game went. We didn't really need an extra striker or a winger to go and affect the game. It was more your Curtis Hartleys who are going to come and head bricks for you. So that's just the way the game went. On Saturday, we might need Cairo to come and get us the winner. So people like him, people like Reese, they're still a massive part of what we're doing, and everyone's buying into it. So look, we want to keep pushing the club forward. We've got a really good squad. We've got Matty Warburton and Tariq who aren't far away as well. So competition for places is high, and you've got to perform. Otherwise, someone else is going to take your shirt, and that's how it should be.
Well, very good. good. And of course, now we turn our attention to the FA Cup preliminary round. We'll be here at Hayden Road against Long Eaton United, so that's going to be a tough test.
Yeah, Long Eaton always renowned to be a good side. Again, another good manager. They play good football, so it'll be a real tough test. But look, it's a day we can enjoy. FA Cup at home, don't get much better than that. We'll be buzzing after today's results. Hopefully the fans will be buzzing as well and turn out on Saturday. And look, we feel we're a team that's always hard to beat. We always give everything, even like on Saturday where it don't quite go for us, we still grind out a draw, and we got the big chance that we missed, didn't we? So hopefully Saturday, same sort of performance as tonight, hopefully not conceding so many goals, but look, everyone's in a positive, confident mood at the minute, and we'll just try and continue that.
Well, great result, Elliot. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bruno, 3 points, 2 goals, including a screamer, and man of the match. Not a bad night to be Bruno Andrade.
No, it's not. It's been coming, even though it's early start of the season. Having to perform to my best, but this is the first game that I thought, you know what, I need to step up a little bit. And tonight was the night.
We've seen it before under the lights at Hayden Road. I think back to that game against Andrade last season when you got your 2 goals. Is it just something about these nighttime games that brings the best out of you?
Yeah. I think my legs prefer a late night kickoff when they're a bit more awake. But no, like I said, it's always special here under the floodlights. Jim mentioned it before the game about the Ansi game. I was 2-0 up to the good as well, and he remembered us. He remembered the team from the team that was here last season, that we need to start off well. Especially when we're here, we've got a good crowd as well. The good fans get behind us and spread us to the win.
Talk me through that opening goal then. By the way, drops for you. You've lashed it into the roof of the net. Rolling back the years to your Lincoln City days, that goal against Everton, you must have been thinking about that as you hit that ball.
Yeah, I can't lie. I think when the ball was up in the air, everything just went slow motion, and I just thought, F it. And I just thought, yeah, let me just go for it. Because I trust myself. I've got a good technique of being brought up very well in the football side of things in the football academy. So I thought, just trust my technique, head over the ball, and it just went in.
I suppose the only frustration from that first half would have been going in level, because at 1-0 you were in the ascendancy, but just a shame to concede that goal right on the stroke of half time.
Yeah, no, it's always a shame, obviously, because you don't want to concede heading into half time, because obviously the team that scores going to half time come out of the ascendancy. And it was my fault as well. I have to put my hands up to that as well. I lost the ball in the middle of the park as well. So it was in the back of my mind that I came in and I thought, I owe the team one here. So thankfully we came out. The team started off well in the second half. We got a few corners, a few chances. Cliffy picked me out and for a first time finish, and I just had to put it in the bottom corner.
You certainly redeemed yourself in that second half, if you needed to redeem yourself, that is. But just on the second half and the way that you came out flying out of the traps, we were talking off camera, weren't we, about how at Barwell you were the team that got that equaliser, and it often is that team that scores the goal that carries the momentum in the second half. You didn't let Nuneaton have that momentum. It was yourselves. You go and get those 2 goals that win the game. First one for you and the second one for Cliffy.
Yeah, well, hopefully it's a trend that the second half, hopefully we won't have too many of the games where we need to come out firing if you're a goal behind or if you're drawing. But I think we need to start every game, not just the second half. Every game we need to start fast with a bit of urgency. And it was good that it was imperative that we started off on fire the second half, and Cliffy got his well-deserved goal. I thought he came in up top with me, and he done very well, and he got his goal that he deserves.
There's a lot of experience, a lot of men in the side this year, and those experienced heads really stood up to the plate in that last 15 minutes. Nuneaton get the goal back with quarter of an hour to go. Felt like quarter of a year to go with the amount of times they have peppering your goal, but you stood strong and you held firm, and that character was evident tonight.
Yeah, it's like you said, we need experience in the team. Like, we've got a few young lads as well, so it's up to players like myself and the JJs, the Cliffies, the Brownies to step up and make sure we don't concede and we get over the line for a result. But the back 3, back 5 have been excellent since the start of the season, so I was confident that we will come out and grind out the result. Obviously, they're in the ascendancy trying to get the equaliser. But I thought like we looked strong, we looked sturdy, and we came out with the result.
A decent midweek crowd here. 515 was the attendance tonight, and it must have been brilliant for you guys at full time to celebrate your first league win with the supporters.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, we would like to get our first first league win against Barwell. Obviously, we didn't take our chances, but it was important after Saturday. Obviously, Saturday wasn't our best performance. Obviously, we're going to get a few games like that throughout the season. Hopefully, not too many. but it was important that we come out and we owe the fans a performance after Saturday, because that wasn't good enough for us.
On to the weekend then, FA Cup football here at Hayden Road. Long Eaton United are the visitors, a side that we know well in the MPO Midlands, very good footballing team. But I'm sure from your point of view, you just want to bottle up that performance tonight and take it into Saturday.
Yeah, like this game's done now. So we can't keep dwelling about it. Obviously, Long Eaton comes to the front man of it now. So we need to start well again, start the second half well again, and it will be a tough game. But we got the quality here. Jim and Els has recruited well in every area of the pitch. So I'm confident if we start how we played today, the fans come out, back us again, we'll get the result.
A very good night at the office. Well done, Bruno. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.